All right, good morning, boys and girls. We got lesson 82 in phonics today. And here's what we got going on for the day. We're going to practice chart 10. We're going to review the silent E suffix rule and just do a few other little things that we normally do. And then we will be ready to have a little quiz and whatever else we got to do today. We got a busy day coming up. So let's get started and get it done. All right, so here we have chart 10. We're going to do chart 10 with all of our sounds and clue words because we need to work on this one a little bit more. So all eyes forward. Everybody talking. Here we go. What in whale, W-H. In who, W-H. In patch, C-C-H. Ear in ear, B-A-R. Hair in bear, E-A-R. In earth, E-A-R. Hold in gold, O-L-D. In lamb, L-E. Sit up. Ooh in flu, E-W. Ooh, back to the top. U in few, E-W. E in rainy, Y. In bishop, E-R. S in biggest, C-S-T. In slowly, L-Y. N in sharpen, E-N. S in peaches, E-S. Idle in child, I-L-D. I in kind, I-N-D. Very well done. Chart 8. Let me see, let me get this one back up to the top. All right, so here we go. This time, sound only. Third, arch, or, ow, ow, o, oi, oi, oo, I, all, awk. Very good. You guys are stellar today. Good job. Again, just the sound. Okay, we kind of messed up down in here. We're going to start right. Let's go back to walk and wash because we got a little messed up in here. Somebody's going too fast and throwing the group off. Right here together. Walk, very good. Much nicer. See when we work together what we can accomplish. Okay, so here we go. Remember yesterday we started a new theme on our papers and we are now under the sea. So we're going to have a lot of learning to do about sea animals on our seat work papers just like we do with our regular stuff. So when a root word ends with a silent E. Okay, so let me start that again. We had a little interruption there. When a root word ends with a silent E, the E is usually dropped before adding a suffix that begins with a vowel. Oh, new rule. Today we're working with long vowels. For the last week, we've worked with if the vowel is short and we add a suffix that begins with a vowel, we double the consonant at the end. Well, now we have a long vowel. The long vowel stays long even though we dropped the silent E. Watch what happens. I'm going to change these words and add ing to the end. Now, this is a brand new rule, so pay attention. When the vowel is long, we have a silent E. Now when I'm going to add that suffix to the end, I need to get rid of my silent E and just add my suffix. We talked a little bit about this because we need to make sure that if we want that vowel to stay long, we got to double up that consonant. Now here's the reason why. Because if we put a double D here, we would have ridding because my vowel would be short. But when there's only one consonant and my suffix, I now have a long vowel and it's riding. Riding, ridding. Two different words, right? So it's very, very important that you remember these two rules. When there's a long vowel and when is there a short vowel. But we also are going to get rid of that silent E. I would like for you to sit up in those chairs, rise and shine. Here we go. Important stuff. Have the word make. Is my vowel long in the word make?
Yes.
Yes. And I have a silent E on the end. So since I have a long vowel silent E, when I add my ing to the end, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to add the E because he's silent. He's done. So I'm going to write my word, and I'm only going to put one consonant and then add my suffix beginning with a vowel. Making. Because macking is a word, right?
Yeah.
All right, now watch this next word, because this next one is going to show you how important it is to get this vowel right, to get this rule correct. And heads up, it's going to be a spelling list. So think really hard about what we're doing here. I have what word? Hope. My vowel long or short?
Short. Long.
It's long. I've got a silent E. If my vowel was short, I would have what word?
Ha.
But I have a silent E, so I have a long vowel. Hope. If I'm going to make hoping, should I double that?
No.
No, because if I do, I have a completely different word. Hope turns to hoping. If I double that consonant, because I'm not thinking about my rule, I now have a new word, hopping. I'm not hopping that Christmas break comes fast. I'm hoping, right? Who in here is hopping? I'm not hopping it's coming fast because that doesn't even make sense. Right? So we have to be careful when we change, when we change our words to add a suffix. It is very important that you know what to do with a long vowel and a short vowel. All right? So here we go.
Rhyming words.
Rhyming words.
Yay.
Words that rhyme end with the same
Sound.
Thank you very much. It's not always the same letters. We've been learning that sometimes different letters make the same sound. Just like in your spelling list this week, you have ite and ite. IGH makes a long I sound. Okay? So you have to be careful. But they both can say the same thing. Okay? All right, let's take a look at some of these pictures. I've got a seal. I need to know some words that rhyme with seal. Raise your hand if you've got a word that rhymes with seal. Colton?
Meal.
Say it again.
Meal.
Meal. I can have a seal, invite him over for dinner, and we can have a meal. A meal with a seal.
For sure. Can I do it?
No, I want seal.
Peel.
Peel. Look at that ends with, that has an E-E-L. This is an E-A-L. One more, Jacob.
Wheel.
Wheel.
W-E-E-L.
Yep, W-H-E-E-L. All right, let's read our rhyming words with seal. Seal, eel, peel, wheel. Good. Let's move over to the shell. Think of rhyming words that end with the L sound, that rhyme with shell. Shell. Who's got one? Ren.
Seashell.
No?
Bell.
Bell. Shell. Bell.
No.
What does that word mean?
No.
No? Well, you know what? If I put a capital N on that, it's short. It's a nickname for a girl named Nellie. Nell. Juliana? Huh? No, I need my word to end with the L sound. Cell. All right, let's say our picture and then our three rhyming words. No, sir. You may not speak. Here we go. Shell, bell, knell, cell. Good. All right, our next one is a picture of a shark. This is a pretty chubby shark. Let's rhyme words with shark. Dark. Aiden?
Clark.
Clark. Clark. What is Clark?
It's a name.
It is a name.
I have a friend. Could be last name.
We have a friend in our school. Shh. Excuse me. Emma? Bark. Hey, listen, I have a sentence that uses all these words. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
My shark Clark will bark in the dark. Nah. All right, let's read them together. Shark, shark, Clark, bark. All right, last one, I have a fish. Give me rhyming words with fish. Thomas. Wish. I wish I had a fish. Let's see, Juliana. Swish. I'm gonna swish my fish. And Josiah.
Dish.
Say it again.
Dish.
All right, let's name these off. Ready? Fish, swish, dish. Very good. You guys are good with that one today. All right. Nope, you may raise your hand if you have a question, because that's what we do in our class. All right, take out your secret folders. Yes. Okay, so today I introduced you ladies to the new rule about a long vowel and adding a suffix. We're not going to do that on our paper yet. We're going to talk about it a few days before we start doing that on our paper. So today you're going to add each suffix to the root word to make a new word. All of these are words that have a long or a short vowel? Short. So that means we need to double the consonant because we're going to add a suffix that begins with a vowel. We're going to put an ED at the end of our words here, and we're going to put an ING on the end of these. So you will take the word drop and make dropped and dropping. You may not just write ED and ING. You have to write the whole word so I know if you are remembering to double up that consonant. Okay? Number 2, we're going to match some rhyming words. And number 3, you're going to match the special sound with the picture. Are there any questions on that paper? Good. Go ahead and switch your paper out. We're going to finish the sentences with these 2 compound words. Remember, we still have a few people that need to remember this about compound words. We don't put a space between the 2 words. Compound means they are smashed together. Boys, are you listening? Okay. Number 2, you're going to complete each sentence by writing a word that is the opposite of the word under the line. So the word under the line is what?
Girl.
Girl. What's the opposite of girl?
Boy.
Do we spell boy with an O-I or an O-Y?
Oh,
O-Y, because that sound comes at the end. So look for what's underneath. Are there any questions on this paper? Very good. You may put your seat word folders away.